It's great to be with you all today. This is our first virtual fair, so it'll be very interesting. So we have a presentation to share with you today. So at this time, I'm going to turn the camera on to Ken, and he will give you our information regarding our organization. So this is Ken Han.
Good afternoon, and thank you for everybody joining us. We're going to flip over to a PowerPoint and give you some background information on Maine Vets and what we have for openings, but we're especially interested in your questions. That's the most important part of this. On the next slide, you'll see a map of Maine, and that gives our 6 locations. While you're looking at that map, Maine Vets is a nonprofit organization. Its first home opened in 1983, and our mission is we care for those who serve. So simply put, we take care of veterans, their wives, and their Gold Star mothers in their later years. As you can see on the map, we have 6 homes starting way up north in Caribou, coming down the coast to Machias, inland Bangor, Augusta, South Paris, and Scarborough. We also have a central office in Augusta, and that's where the 3 of us work. It is a privilege and an honor to be serving Maine, and we're also finding with the people that we work here it's a calling. It's a very special calling of healthcare, and it's even more special because we're caring for the veterans. We're committed to being a veterans advocate, a provider of choice, and an employer of choice. And we truly believe that working at Maine Vets is challenging, enjoyable, and very, very rewarding. On the next slide, we want to introduce you to what our newest home is going to look like in Augusta. This is a short video we prepared, and it is an architectural presentation of the new home that we're building, which is called the Small House Concept. A little bit of background on the new home concept. Traditional nursing homes have been regular large rectangular buildings with private rooms or semi-private. The small house concept is actually a community, and it is where you would be very close to like living at home. Our new home is going to have a central pavilion. It'll have a barber shop, it'll have a bank, it'll have a theater, and then surrounding it will be these modules of 10 rooms, and that is a community. And you'll see those as we come on. So this is brand new. It's also one of our biggest hiring efforts, and we will display the jobs that are available at the end of this video. So as you can see, that is not a typical nursing home that we're used to. And we're very excited about it. The planned opening date is around June of next year. And we are currently hiring for the positions. We have a slide coming up that will show those positions in just a second here. So the new building is going to have approximately 135 beds. And in each module, if you look in the bottom picture, that is going to be the central point for that particular module. And it'll be a group of people, and you see the different positions that we're looking for. All of these folks will be working together. I think most people know what an RN is. That's a registered nurse. The CNA is the actual person who does the most hands-on care of the veterans. A CNA is a med tech, is someone who has been trained to pass meds, and CRMAs are the same. Also in the same housekeeping area will be cooks and housekeeping. All shifts are available. So we have 3 shifts. They vary between 8 hours and 12 hours, and we work very hard to try and accommodate people for work-life balance on what's going to be the best shift for them. Like we mentioned earlier, we are actively seeking positions for this. The training will be starting upon hire, and the actual training in the new home will be sometime in the late April, early May, and then with a June opening. So that's our new home. That's what we are looking forward to in the future. We're going to be one of probably 3 or 4 homes in the nation that has this kind of a setup. So who are we? Maine veterans, like we said earlier, our mission is to care for those who served. And we are very strong on this. It's one of the few companies that I've ever worked for where nobody debated the mission. Like all companies, we have different ways of how do we care, but we always go back to the understanding that this is what we do, and these are the person that we take care of. From the mission, we're going to move down to the vision statement. That's our next slide. And to make it possible for us to take care of the veterans, we have 2 things. Every day, we work very hard to be a provider of choice for both the employees and for the veterans. We are strong veteran advocates, and we belong to a lot of different groups that support veterans. Maine Veterans Home is not part of the VA, but we're very much a partner with them. They are actually the ones who come in and inspect our building for safety and protocol, but we are an independent business that is a not-for-profit. Going down to the next slide, we're going to get into our core values, and I'm going to turn that over to Joanna, and she's going to walk you through that.
So these are our core values. Every employee at Maine Veterans Homes takes the following values to heart. This is what we do every day. Honesty, integrity, number 1, first and foremost. We must always strive to do what is right and at the best interest of our residents. Veterans are unique. We must recognize the special sacrifice that our veterans and family members have made in the service to our nation, and they are the most deserving of our very best efforts to meet their needs. Respect. We must respect and preserve the dignity of each person, resident, family, visitor, volunteer, and employee. Excellence. We strive to attain the highest level of quality and satisfaction in delivering person-centered care with competence, compassion, and commitment. Team. We understand that only through teamwork, communication, and cooperation we will achieve our goals. And leading the way, we must continue to lead the way among the nation's state veterans homes by shaping the future of long-term care and rehab services.
So now we're going to turn it over to Gail, and she's going to walk us through 2 slides of benefits and give some explanation on the things that we provide for our employees. So we'll trade seats here.
Thank you, everybody. Maine Veterans Home offers competitive wages, and our benefits include employer contribution to medical, dental, life, short-term, and long-term disability plans. Supplemental life and dependent life insurance packages are also available. to purchase. Participation in the Maine Public Employees Retirement System, 403B plan with an employer match, a generous earned benefit time package, continuing education opportunities, tuition loan assistance, and a very robust wellness program. Outstanding benefits for excellent people. That's how we describe our benefits package. Our employees are our most important asset. We believe that employees who feel valued make extraordinary caregivers. With that in mind, MVH has designed a salary and benefit package to attract and retain the very best talent. And we have all of our benefits listed here, but we can give you more detail if you contact us. Thank you. So we do offer additional benefits that I think are just as valuable as the traditional benefits that we offer. We offer paid CNA training programs, so what we call Earn While You Learn, which is very popular for CNAs. We do offer a CNA clinical ladder career advancement program. So we have advancements for CNAs. They become CNA 2s and CNA 3s. Along with that, they have additional responsibility, and they become very much engaged in the leadership of the home that they work in. We offer tuition assistance, leadership development programs. We have a supervisor program that we're redeveloping, and we're going to roll out this year. We have employee referral bonuses that can vary in whatever position is offered, up to $1,500. Our employees have the ability to transfer to any of our 7 locations. So we have 6 homes, and then we have central office, which is our 7th location. So they do have the ability to transfer to any one of these locations. And we have other perks that we have listed on our website that include employee discounts and employee loans. And lastly, we have an award-winning wellness program that is very phenomenal and that our employees are very engaged in. So that's what we have for additional benefits.
Okay, 3 slides. Gail and I are going to play musical chairs here again. So thanks for bearing with us on that. These are pamphlets that are available by simply contacting us, and it gives a little bit more in-depth on the different things that Gail mentioned. The first one is directed towards nurses and CNAs, and you can see in the center column there, that's a listing of all of our homes and all of our contact people. Each one of our homes has a dedicated HR manager and a dedicated staff, and they work very independently. Central office's role is simply put, we are here to serve the homes. We don't send out memos. We don't tell them what to do. They call us and ask us, what can we help them with? That's our goal. On the next slide is where we champion as being an employer of choice. And these are all actual employees. So we didn't go to an agency and hire models and things. The chap on the left is a registered nurse at our Scarborough home. And the young lady in the picture is, I believe, from Caribou. And again, in the center there is the different locations. It's hard to see, but the staff quote that was written by the RN really typifies on what people feel about as an honor to work with veterans and to also work with people who care about other people. The last pamphlet we just developed recently, and that's for all of you out-of-staters. So if there's somebody on the program right now that is from out of state, or if you're a Mainer who moved away and is looking to come back home, well, we would welcome you back. So this is our Live and Work in Maine brochure. When that does happen, we will help people look for homes. We will help them as far as schools. And with our 7 locations, you really have a choice on your lifestyle. You can be up in Machias, which is on the ocean. You can be in Caribou, which is in some of the best ski country there is, along with South Paris. And if you're kind of a city dweller, we have Scarborough, Bangor, and Augusta are both what we consider urban sites. So these are available just by merely requesting them, and we will be glad to send those out to you. On the next slide, we get into current openings. I'm going to turn this back over to Gail, and she's going to walk through the current openings that we have in all 6 of our locations.
Well, as you can see, we have openings in all of our homes, different shifts and different positions. We are looking for RNs, LPNs, CNAs, CRMAs on the nursing side. That's the nursing positions. But we also have additional career opportunities in administration and nutritional services, housekeeping, and laundry. So we have a list of our career opportunities on our website, and we are partnered with JobsInME, so all of our openings should be on the JobsInME website. But just to let you know, our website is www.mainvets.org/employment. And we wish to thank you.
You guys do an awesome job, and I appreciate all that you do for our fine folks, our veterans and their families. So thank you.
Well, thank you for having us.
You're welcome.